I don't know about you guys, but I remember when ARCA was must-watch TV. You would have large grids, at least 40 cars entering, especially for tracks like Daytona and Talladega. At least 70% of the field would be competitive. Yes, you had your shit boxes rolling around the track, but at least you had a good portion of the field being competitive. People would file into the grandstands to actually watch these races. Yes, it wasn't on a couple Xfinity level, but damn it, you still had people in the stands. People will be glued to their TVs, especially for tracks like Daytona and Talladega, to tune in to ARCA. Well, that has changed. How's ARCA faring today? Well, take a look at this.
All tuned up and get Tanner back up front.
Well, it is 20 seconds back now to that second pack that includes Gus Dean, the Mash Out Apparel Company on board. We've also got the Sinclair machine, Michael Self, Thad Moffitt. That's one of the things that's going to make this mid-race break interesting. It will bring everybody back together here, and it will provide definitely a second chapter to this little novel.
They're trying everything there. They put Moffitt back out front and trying to get him in the lead and see how much faster he'll drag that pack along.
This 64th race, 14 top fives. That's all that he wants to do is to get that win, and he's hoping that he and Shane Huffman can get that job done today. You know, nothing beats the roar of a stock car, so right now in fifth, Michael Self. Katie Holmes, what do you got to say about that team?
Here with Kevin Reed, the crew chief on the 25. We saw a little powwow between him, Shannon Rush, crew chief on the 15, and Kevin Jr.
Yeah, I'd rather watch the 2013 Daytona 500 than watch this. Yes, they rolled single file the whole race in the 2013 Daytona 500, but damn it, at least the field was competitive. Anyway, let's turn our attention towards Hailie Deegan, which is the main topic of this video. Hailie is a part of the weak-ass ARCA series, and let's talk about her performance so far. She has 3 top 10s. Now, 3 top 10s is good, but is it something to really brag about in the ARCA series? Not really, in my opinion. Let's think about the competition for a sec. There was 31 cars that showed up at Daytona. Most of them was rolling chicanes. 24 cars showed up at Phoenix. And you had about 8 or 9 competitive cars, but for the most part, the field wasn't all that competitive. And then finally, the most recent race as we're recording this video, the 2020 Talladega race, which was the worst Talladega race period, only had 21 cars. Hailie has 3 top 10s, but it's nothing to really brag about. And you can't really measure yourself where you're only going against like a couple of competitive people every week. So Hailie competition is Michael Self, Drew Dollar, and on the occasion Sam Mayer, Ty Gibbs, and Chandler Smith. They don't run the full season. They do part-time in ARCA series. So for the most part, Hailie is going against Michael Self and Drew Dollar for the championship. So she's guaranteed a top 10. My mistake, a top 3 in points. Yeah, ARCA is not looking good so far, and this is why I think she's wasting her time in the ARCA series. Now look, I totally get it. You want to race at tracks that the Cup Series races at. ARCA races at a lot of tracks that the Cup Series races at. They race at Kansas, Chicago, Daytona, Talladega, and there's a few others on there, Charlotte. And you want to get those laps around those tracks, because at the end of the day, every young driver is gunning for the Cup Series. That's the ultimate goal. But guess what? There's 2 other series that races at a lot of tracks that the Cup Series races at, and that's the Xfinity and Truck Series. And right now, it's hard to judge Hailie Deegan right now because she's been in series that's just not competitive. The K&N West, which is now the ARCA West series, wasn't competitive. There was like 15 cars showing up just about every race. Besides the Sonoma race where you'll get like 34 entries, it's kind of hard to judge Hailie right now. I don't know if she's a top tier talent or not. She obviously has pace, but I just wanted to see how she is around really competitive guys. So that leads to my next point, and that's put her in the truck. Put her in the truck for the 2021 season. Hell, put her in the truck for like 5 or 6 races this season. If she can acquire the sponsorship. If she can get sponsorship, she can make a couple of truck starts. Now, who will she drive for? She drives a Ford. She's under Ford, so it would be either Thor Sport or it would be DGR, probably. Most likely DGR. And let's just see how she does. Give her a couple of pavement races. I don't know if the truck series is going to be going to Eldora this year. I know Hailie really wants to race there. She said time and time again that she wants to race there. But with what's going on around the world, that remains to be unknown if the Eldora race is going to be on the truck schedule this year. But yeah, let's throw Hailie into a super competitive series. And let's just see how she stacks up. I don't care what anybody says. The truck series right now, at least, is the most competitive series in NASCAR. It beats out the Cup series. It beats out the Xfinity series. Wheeler Modifieds. NASCAR Pinty series. Definitely ARCA East and West. Any NASCAR series you name is not as competitive as the truck series right now, at least. Just imagine throwing Hailie into a 40 truck field today. You can definitely see where she stacks up. Now, yes, she'll be a rookie. She'll be learning, but you can at least see where she stacks up. And then she can learn from there and get better. Because when you got competition and you got competition beating you, it makes you better. And if you got Hailie inside of a competitive series, it will definitely make her better, without a doubt. She won't get that with the ARCA series. I'm sorry, she just won't. Like I said before, she's guaranteed a top 3 in ARCA in the championship standings. The media is going to make a big deal about that, but a lot of them probably won't realize that it was only 3 full-time ARCA drivers competing for the title. That's it. So, yeah, that's something that people are going to have to realize. And let's also remember this. Hailie Deegan is only 18 years old. She has time. She's young. She can honestly spend 2 to 3 years in the truck series to try to hone her skills as a race car driver. And maybe during that time frame, I'll be ready to call her a top prospect. Because unpopular opinion, I don't view Hailie Deegan as a top prospect. Yet, a top prospect is guys like Chase Briscoe, Ty Gibbs, Chandler Smith, Sam Mayer. Guys who are constantly running up front, leading laps, and most importantly, winning races. I need to see more from Hailie. And I'm not talking bad about Hailie. She has talent. She has the pace. She has raw talent. But I need to see her hone her skills in a competitive series. So let's hope that Hailie Deegan ends up in the truck really soon. Maybe this year. Who knows? But I'm going to end the video off with that, guys. And before I sign off, I just want to say that I don't hate the ARCA series. I love the ARCA series. But I really wanted to get better really soon. Because that Talladega race it was pretty bad to watch. But I'm going to end it off there, guys. Y'all have a good one. And until the next video, peace.